Everyone and welcome. Before we start, we have a disclosure. Please be aware of risk in the future traded. We're not your financial advisor. This is only educational purpose. If you want to follow any of our automated signal, you have to be on SIM. We're not responsible for your trade, and please read the disclosure. Normally we start around 10 o'clock. We still have 10 minutes to start, so you're very welcome to follow any of those automated signals as long as you are on SIM. Thank you. Good day, everyone, and welcome. Normally, we start at 10 o'clock. The market is dropping. What happened if we look at the ES? This is an institutional at 39.06. Was taken at 39.06. Normally, in the morning is target 1 and target 2. Those are institutional numbers. But it seems like we are going to target 3. So we will see if we are going to target 3. For the market analyzer, there is a 5 different automated trade on the market analyzer. The market analyzer, every single member have the same number with those 5 auto trades. Every single member have the same numbers. So at the moment, based on one contract, ES 166 takes into the profit based on the last entry signal. 700 ticks on the Nasdaq based on one contract. The YM based on one contract. 338 1000. So you don't have to trade all of it. You can trade one ES, one Nasdaq, one YM. The total amount right now 1991 ticks into the profit, total of 13,895, and we will be, it seems like we are going to target 3. Once we hit the target 3, there is nothing left. Okay, again, there we go. We are going to target 3. Target 3 is 38.89, and there is nothing left after 38.89. So this is what we're having. Let's see if there's any other news today. There is the rest is very low. There is no more impact on today's market. So we are on going straight to the target 3, and this is it. There is nothing left after target 3. To our members, if you are taking the auto trades today and you are auto trading the ES, you need to reconsider if you want to close position at 38.8875. If the market gonna go a little bit farther, it will be 38.7975, and that it will be done for this morning session. So we will see what happened, and we'll keep you updated. Thank you. as we said, the target 3 is right there. And if you notice how the ES is stopped, so consider taking everything out, and no need to stay in the market if you want to. For the ones has not been able to take any trade yet, the re-entry point short 39.16. Honestly, we're not responsible for your trade. We're not your financial advisor. 39.16 is the re-entry point on the ES if you're not taking a short. But do not take a short in here, and do not allow any auto trade to take a short at this moment. If you are in a trade, you can exit on that level. As you see, the target 3. Yes, Vito, what a day. This is the maximize. And to our traders, we voted yesterday on putting on this new auto trade break even. And I told the programmer also, we're gonna give you an option on this new auto trade for the stop loss and the trailing stop. So we're gonna add this on this new auto trade, because everything is automatic on this new auto trade for the micro account. But we're gonna give more option to a trader to use a trailing stop, and to use a break even and a stop loss, which if you turn them off, then the auto trade will take over. So this is we put this project this morning, and we're gonna add those luxury. You don't need it on this new auto trade, but it's very fine. So we're gonna add it to this new auto trade, and most likely we will be releasing it not this Monday, the Monday after. I'm taking a couple days off, relax. So we will be not releasing it to our traders on Monday to the Monday after. So the release day on the new auto trade will be, and it will be for a micro account. It will be on the 19th of September. We release the new auto trade for the micro account. And I think every single trader will be using this new auto trade. And as you see, we are hanging around the target 3, as we said. And if this market want to go further down, I mean, this is the dead end is 38.80. 38.80. Wow, this is a very low number. 38.80 is the max for this morning session, folks. Be careful, please. Again, for guys, doesn't matter where this auto trade coming from. Do not allow your auto trade to take a short trade. Do not allow right now. Do not. It's finished. Okay? Maybe there is a couple bar up and down, but the short trend is finished. The only time you can take a short, you see, look, profit taken on target 3, and do not allow any auto trade to take short. And the re-entry point is going to be exactly at this moment at 39.1475, or if you wanted a re-entry short at 39.15, should be fair enough. Short re-entry, short re-entry, short re-entry. So we'll see what happens. It is a lovely day, lovely day. We already on the market analyzer, we crossed 2100 ticks into the profit. There is 5 auto trades with that, and every single member have the same numbers on their computers as well. Okay, so it's not just my market analyzer. Every single member have the same numbers. Okay, thank you. This is exactly where we said you have to go short, and the market, it will be, you see on the institutional, the target 3, I said it is over, and this is your re-entry point, and we are right on the schedule with everything. Everything is fine. The short, the target 3, institutional, everything is perfect. Very good. So today was a very easy day. So we're gonna maintain to see what happens. This is not unusual, guys. Look, this is very normal. When we hit the target 3, the market goes back to target 2, and then it goes back to target 3. And that can go on for half an hour. Okay? So what we're looking at is not unusual. All right? once this market cross this area here, this 3904, you don't have a short and you don't have a long either, because if we look at the market, guys, you can see there is a heavy resistance, so do not fall into this trap. And if we look here, there is a heavy resistance and it will be impossible to penetrate. Okay, so here's what it is. We called it and we told you to close the trades on target 3, and the market is turning around. That's fine, but there is a lot of resistance here. Any auto trade you have, if you are taking a long, you have to be very careful, or you have to exit from the long, or you need to tighten up the trailing stop very close to it, because what I'm expecting the market to be rejected from the 3940. And this is a really despite the signals start turning to the new signals start coming in to go long, the trap is on the resistant area here, where this is where, honest to God, this is where 95% of traders fall into this trap. When we had the market on the target 3 and we told you to exit, and look what happened. I show in 3 different charts, ES, NASDAQ, Dow Jones, they were in thousands, and now they shrink the profit to 5,000 and 5,000 and 4,000, and they were once almost 10,000. So if you notice, look at this ES start sinking in, and this is the trap where also if a trader has a lot of money and he go on a full throttle in here with 5 or 10 contracts, he can be rejected and he can be having tremendous losses. So this long trade is not something is gonna stay. So you need to also, the resistance is over the NASDAQ, is overwhelming. There is no long trade, overwhelming, you know. So don't fall into these traps, you know. And if we look at the resistance, it's impossible for this market to break all those resistance. So when you are auto trading, you gotta keep your eye what's going on in the market, because sometimes it's a trap, and this is a trap where, believe me or not, a lot of people using ATRs, MACDs, and all this nonsense, and now they start, doesn't matter what time frame they are using, now they all start going long, and there is no long. It's a very high risk long, and it is a matter of time before this market gets rejected. Also, if we notice on the ES, there is a reversal signal. The reversal signal does not repaint. When the reversal plot in there, that's mean is giving you warning that this is really not a very good trade to the long side, especially the NASDAQ. The NASDAQ, if it's gonna go, is going to be to the 12,000 level, and then 12,100, and then it's gonna jam right there. So if you are taking a long trade, keep your eye on it, like, you know, like a hawk, because this is it's not going to be a very long trade. It's not going to be a trade where you're gonna be grabbing a lot of money out of it. You gotta watch it very careful, and you have to be your eyes on it and ready to close position immediately, because once you get this market, those level here is going to be rejected. So don't depend on your trailing stop or your stop loss. So if you are in the green on the long trade, reconsider what is good enough for you. Close the trade, please. Now the YM closed automatically on 3,335. A minute ago we had the 5,000. So now they're all going to close around 5,000 here, and there is no long trade. There is no long trade. The market is going to jam around 39, 31.75. So as long as we know where is the limitation on that trade, the destination of that trade, so we know how to maximize the profit. The same thing when this Nasdaq was around 10,000 and the ES was 10,000. We told you to take the profit on target 3, and it's nothing gonna happen. Nothing did happen. Nothing did happen after that. And the same thing right now. This market is going to be projecting somewhere around there, 39.30, and is going to fall back at you. How are we going to determine if this long genuine or not? If this market goes back to the 39.02 and the market maintain above that level, if the market maintain above that level, then you go on a full throttle with the long trade. Because if this one here confirmed the 39.0250, then we have a go to the long side. At the moment it's too early, and the system keep firing reversal. This means there is a trend exhaustion in the market, and the long trade is not gonna be a long ride, you know. So you have to be careful, folks. You have to be very careful, please. This is where 90% of the traders get lost. It's not the auto trade, it's getting lost, and they're not looking at the right picture. And if we notice here, the ES came into the resistance line 39.23 and got rejected. You see? So it's overwhelming, this market, indicating there is a pullback. The first pullback will be 39.10, and then if they want to take it farther down, it will be 39.02. So we are watching this very carefully for you, and I hope whatever auto trade you are using, you will be able to understand what's going on in the market. Thank you. the market was fair enough to us, as we said, it's going to be to this area here, and then the market is going to drop, and look, it's dropping, and now is this 39.17 as a re-entry. As we said with the Nasdaq, it's impossible after that above this line, and this is exactly what happened. So the market was fair enough. For the ones are not long on the Nasdaq long, long entry is 12,041.75. On a sim, we're not responsible for your trade. For the EIs, it's gonna sink into the 39.17, and the party is over for this morning. So, folks, it was a beautiful day, very nice, easy, very easy day, and everything is fine. And we drop into those levels. I hope you take advantage of it. And it's exactly when the market was down, we nailed it to the last tick where you can maximize your profit. And I left the auto trades alone, but if you go back to the video, we told you exactly where you need to exit. Folks, that's all what we have for today. I say thank you very much. And for our members, we voted Monday on the new auto trade about the break even, and I think we're gonna add the stop loss, trailing stop, which I'm against it, but there is some wishes for the traders to add those as an option, because the auto trade is gonna do everything by itself, from closing the trades and everything. But we're gonna give this extra option on this new auto trade, and I think the release, it will be on the release of this micro account auto trade. It will be on the I'm sorry, it is going to be on the 19th. No, it is on the 19th of September, and is a micro account auto trade. And I think a lot of traders are going to use it immediately. So I'm happy to release it on the 19th. Folks, that's all what we have. And thank you very much. God bless you all. And please be careful for the rest of the day. Bye for now.